11th November, Saint Martin of Tours, Bishop, Memoria. Born in Pannonia of pagan parents about the year 316, he received baptism, gave up his career as a soldier, and founded a monastery in Limoges in France, where he lived the religious life under the guidance of Saint Hilary. Then he was ordained priest and was chosen Bishop of Tours. He always gave the example of a good shepherd, founding new monasteries, instructing the clergy, and preaching the gospel to the poor. He died in the year 397. A reading from the letters of Sulpicius Severus. Martin was poor and humble. Martin knew beforehand the day on which he would die, and he warned the brethren that his dissolution was approaching fast. Then there arose the need for him to go to the diocese of Candace, where dissensions had broken out among the clergy. His desire to restore peace would not permit him to find an excuse in the death he knew was so near, and he made his way to Candace. It seemed to him that it would be a fitting consummation of all his labors if he could leave the church a legacy of peace. After a brief sojourn in that village, or church rather, he succeeded in his mission and now meant to return to his monastery, but his bodily powers failed suddenly. He called the brethren to his deathbed and told them he was dying. Great sorrow gripped his hearers, and there was only one cry in the midst of all their tears. "Father, why are you deserting us? To whose care are you leaving us in our grief? The wolves in their savagery will fall on your flock. When you, our shepherd, are dead, who will save us from their teeth? Oh, we know you are weary for Christ, but that reward of yours is sure, and it will not grow less for the waiting. Oh, pity us, whom you are leaving desolate." Martin was deeply moved by their tears, which stirred the lifelong sympathy in him that flowed from the heart of God's mercy. He too wept, we are told, then turned to God, and as his answer to their pleading, he made this prayer: "Lord, if I am still needed by your people, I will not refuse the work. Your will be done." The wonder of the man! Neither toil nor death could defeat him. Indifferent alike to life or death, he would not refuse the one or fear the other. He lay with all his being intent on heaven, holding his unconquered soul fast to its prayer. The priests around his bed wished to turn him over on his side to ease his poor body, but he stopped them. "Brothers, let me go on looking at heaven, not at the earth. My soul will be pointing to God when its moment of departure comes." He saw the devil standing near and cried out, "Blood-stained beast, what are you doing here? You will find nothing of yours in me, you living death. I go to the arms of Abraham." These were his last words. Then he surrendered his soul to God. Martin is received in everlasting happiness to the embrace of Abraham. Martin, who was poor and humble, goes into heaven a wealthy man.